This is a quick video just to show you how to easily and quickly memorize the mole road that you can use on tomorrow's test. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about here. So I think you already know a lot of things about the mole road. So here, let me ask you this question. We have the mole road in the middle. You probably know what goes in the middle. You'd be right. It's the mole. And then when you go straight down over here, you probably know what goes down there. It's grams. Here, we would have another piece. Put it right here. And you probably remember that up here is going to be our particles. These are our atoms, these are our molecules, and these are our formula units. And I'm just going to abbreviate those: A for atoms, M for molecules, and formula units, even though my writing's not too good using this mouse. And then up over here, we have liters. Okay, so there's our mole road, and now all we have to do is fill things in. Okay, now remember we have three equalities. We have an equality of 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Oops, that's 23rd. It looks like a 3. We'll make it a 23rd. And this is going to be our atoms, our molecules, and again our formula units. We also know that 1 mole is equal to grams. And the value for grams, of course, is molar mass. And the very last thing is we would have 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liters. We already know these values. So the way that we're going to fill things in on here is, let's talk about where we're going to start. Let's say we're starting at grams and we need to get to moles, right? And so that means we're heading from grams up the road to moles. So here's the trick. The trick is whatever direction you're heading towards goes on top of the fraction. So moles is going to go on top of the fraction, and grams is goes below. And then we look down here at the bottom, and so the number tied with moles is 1, so it's going to be 1. And then, of course, we're going to have molar mass on the bottom. Same principle holds true on the other way around. If we're going from mole down to gram, because now we're going towards grams, grams is going to be on top of the fraction, and mole is on the bottom. The number tied with mole is 1. The value tied with grams is the molar mass. See how that works? Say we're starting at moles and we're going to atoms. We'd be going up the road here. So what we're going to put in on top of the fraction now, whatever direction we head, we put atoms, molecules, and formula units. So we look down here at our equality, and the number tied with that is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles. We're coming from mole, so mole goes on the bottom, and we put a 1 on the bottom. It's opposite going down the road. Now we're going to put mole on the top of our fraction, and 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd on the bottom. Following the same pattern, starting with moles, going towards liters. That means liters is going to be on top of the fraction, because whatever direction we're heading towards goes on top. Moles goes on the bottom. The number tied with moles is 1. The number tied with liters is 22.4 liters of gas at STP. Okay, so that's how we recreate the mole road. Again, liters down to moles. Direction we're heading goes on top. Moles goes on top of the 1. We came from 22.4 liters. So on tomorrow's test, what will happen is I'll give you a piece of scratch paper, and all you have to do is memorize and recreate this. Really easy to do. Do it a couple times, practice tonight. See if you can memorize it with a blank piece of paper and your mole road flipped over, and then flip it over and double check and make sure you got it. I think you can do it. You already know 1 mole is equal to Avogadro's number, 1 mole is equal to molar mass in grams, and 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liters of gas at STP. You just have to place them in there.